Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some pretty big rumors going on over here when it comes to the next brand new Xbox. And as well, we also have some pretty big expansions going on over here when it comes to the Xbox itself and kind of the future of that. We're also hearing more Call of Duty rumors and all of that. We'll just have a lot of things to go break down and talk about. So if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy this little bit of an Xbox video. And as well, hopefully you guys are brand new. If you guys are, please make sure you guys go and subscribe, especially for the Xbox news, because sometimes we'll throw in the big, like, oh my god, PlayStation is falling apart. Oh my god, Xbox is done. But sometimes there's also some kind of cool news. So let's go and take the positive swing on that one, because I do sometimes feel like some people are a little bit overly negative. I need to work on that myself on the channel, but sometimes the all caps titles are the way to go do it. If you guys never knew, kind of like the inside thing meme of my channel is that I pretty much put almost every single title in all caps, just for like, oh my god, the most crazy thing has ever happened, where, you know, that's just YouTube titles. But I do try to be hopefully decent on my videos, so if you guys will enjoy it. But anyway, make sure you guys are subscribed, leave a like, your thoughts and comments, because we have a lot of big news to go cover over here when it comes to the brand new next generation Xbox. Now, if you guys kind of remember this, Xbox, well, never had a mid-console refresher so far, with the PS5 Pro kind of taking over the reign of the most strong, basically, console itself. And, well, obviously, PlayStation's been kind of taking this entire generation really, really strong. But one big thing to know is that Microsoft has also been pushing quite a bit on expanding up the Microsoft brand, like the Microsoft gaming brand. And there's actually a huge announcement over here now that Microsoft is expanding the Xbox Cloud Gaming to LG Smart TVs in 2025. If you guys remember, maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago or so, Samsung also did the same thing, where Game Pass is now available and, well, interchangeable with their Samsung TVs. And if you guys have been kind of around TVs for a while, LG TVs are probably the top tier as of right this second. I myself have an LG C1, so if they will actually have that on LG, my TV, I will most likely be quite happy, because I usually am sometimes a Game Pass subscriber. I'm usually an on-off. As of right this second, I'm not currently subscribed, but I just was from Microsoft Flight Sim, checking out Stalker and all that, which was an enjoyable vibe. So next time there's like a big game coming out day one, I'll probably have it, which also then makes it easy for me to go to my own TV and future TVs, because this also says a lot about the expansion side. We'll talk about that a little bit more later on throughout the video, but the bigger rumor over here is the fact that there's a new Xbox being rumored to be launched as of next year with the next new Call of Duty. And the Xbox handheld is rumored to also be released right afterwards. Now, I want to remind you guys, rumored, because we're seeing some skepticism as well, but at the same time, these leaks are always kind of fun to go and cover, because as we mentioned, there was no mid-console generation refresher. So is this going to be more of an Xbox Series X Pro to kind of go and maybe even one-up the Pro, the PS5 Pro, because, well, they have an extra about year and a little bit to go make it, and ideally, the Xbox Series X did have better specs than the PS5, albeit slightly, so this actually could maybe go and take the reign of, like, the most powerful console. So price point would be intriguing on, and same thing with the handheld. I myself have seen a lot of handheld rumors, both on the PlayStation side and Xbox side. I myself will probably be a day one buyer, and I did actually make a hot take on this, and I stand by this. You guys can watch my old prior videos. I would actually probably buy the Xbox handheld over a PlayStation handheld, depending on a few different things. If Game Pass was very easily accessible on the Xbox handheld, and it probably most likely would be, although you can also use that in the Steam OS from the Steam Deck and Lenovo Goes, because they are basically just a Windows operating system. But at the same time, if it's seamless, I'll check it out. But more on the console news, it seems like the next Xbox console might be arriving a little earlier than expected. If you guys remember from the also court documents, there was also an expected 2028 Xbox console reveal for the next generation of Xbox. That was a big deal back at the time, and a lot of leaks were around that one. But as of right this second, this might be more competing either for them to go and release it before the PlayStation 6 to maybe have 1 or 2 years of it being like the new flashy console, and then afterwards, you know, let PlayStation maybe take the reign, sure, as the PS5 kind of tapers off. Think how the Switch even like 3 years ago was selling like hotcakes, and it's definitely tapered on down. So basically the newest and showiest stuff is the PS5 Pro, and then probably the Switch 2. That also might actually give Xbox like a year or two to have its own, like, basically it is the main console, which I'd probably say is probably a smart idea, because why are these two consoles literally always launching within like 3 days next to each other? I don't know how that has worked out, or why people never really talk about that, surprisingly, but either way. So according to a Call of Duty leaker, the Ghost of Hope, which take everything with a grain of salt, just sake of entertainment, Grain of salt. Microsoft is reportedly launching the next Xbox console in 2026 alongside Infinity Ward's next Call of Duty game. The console is reportedly called Xbox Prime, but it's unclear whether that's the final name or just the code name. As you guys probably know, a lot of these companies will be like, oh, we're going to call it like the Exo Primal console or whatever it might go and be, but it's really just like the Xbox Series, like, 7.3, whatever it might be. Just go make an Xbox 720 and I'll buy it day one and we'll all probably go and cheer, because we can kind of maybe forget the last 15 years or so in between that and the Xbox 360, but that's just my hot take. The leaker also added that Microsoft's rumored handheld, which we, as I mentioned, have been hearing a lot of news on, will be releasing after the next console, but didn't specify whether they'd still be in 2026 or sometime in 2027, which also for a handheld, which they've already done a lot of things like the Surface Pros, they have a chance to work with, Windows laptops, because it's Microsoft. I almost feel like that's taking so long. Because of any company, I think Microsoft would be the company to go whip out a handheld gaming console as well, very, very efficiently. And I'm kind of surprised it's taking so long. Console generations typically last around 7 or 8 years. So Microsoft, that also seems a bit long on my end, but whatever. So Microsoft potentially releasing the next Xbox in 2026 would be a bit early. Considering the Xbox Series X and S only launched in 2020, doesn't feel like that. That seems like it's still yesterday, but whatever. And a lot of information was leaked from the Microsoft versus FTC court cases we referenced before that show that Microsoft could be looking at a next Xbox, including cloud technology, machine learning, and AI, as well as a possible 2028 launch, back when this was around like 2 years ago or so. However, Xbox chief Phil Spencer said that some of the information was already outdated as well. So I also want to go and highlight another big thing here too on top of that, because there was like an 80 billion, I'm going to see if I try to find it really quick because I think it is relevant for this. Beautiful. There was also some big news when it comes to the financial markets, and this also would maybe be strengthened up various things, such as cloud gaming, Game Pass, AI hosting, and of course as well, maybe even potentially utilizing this AI integration to make the console seem more seamless. If you guys saw the NVIDIA, which by the way, I actually made a tweet about this too as well. Sorry for the self-inserts. This is what I get for being on like a little mini break right now. If you guys don't know, we are technically on a random little mini break, as we just want to say, just, for YouTube and stuff. I'm still making videos. We may have a few days where we might go take a little bit of time off. But if you guys did go and miss it, there actually was a brand new update as well for the NVIDIA cards, where you guys can go and see that right now the RTX cards are coming on out. And a big thing for this is all AI. Like if you guys saw the CES conference from NVIDIA, it's all AI, 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 which in theory is also what the PS5 Pro was. AI, AI. I also can go make an entire separate video on this, and I'll maybe write it down because I think it's intriguing. But also Microsoft, like I said, is dropping $80 billion to invest in strengthen their US competitiveness. And this is intriguing because I've actually bought quite a bit into AI hosting stocks and also basically crypto mining stocks too as well. They're very hand-in-hand energy efficient stuff because AI computing takes a lot of overall energy to just have these data centers. Like we're talking massive, huge, like miles long of just pure like GPUs and CPUs and these weird data things coming on out, which is probably why they're pushing this big expansion into other various things. They want it on your phone, they want it on your TV, they want it on your car, they want it literally anywhere you are. They want it on your PlayStation at this point. And this is kind of their big marketing push. So this kind of makes a lot of sense because if they want to try to go and seamlessly integrate AI a little bit quicker, and if you guys don't know, Microsoft has been full gung-ho on AI. They've had big investments into other various AI companies. They're utilizing AI, which albeit I don't really like that they're using it because they've kind of false flagged various people and such, but they are also on that big AI push. So it would make a lot of sense that they might even be having more of an AI focused next generation console, because that can kind of cut some corners, such as how the PlayStation 5 Pro is using the PSSR with a very minimal GPU and CPU update, which some people have been holding it down with a lot of flack. But if you do have the AI implementations and as well have a really strong cloud gaming hosting system, you might actually have a kind of winning combination. And this is something that only Microsoft can probably pull off. We've seen PlayStation invest a lot of money into different various data centers for their own cloud streaming, cloud gaming, but Microsoft is on a whole another level. $80 billion is more money than they spent on Activision. And although that is still is the Microsoft head company, I'm sure Xbox will have a chance for either cheap hosting or hosting integration or cloud gaming as the high level, because it's now officially Microsoft Gaming rather than Xbox itself. So, rumors of the Xbox handheld have already begun circulating, including potential handheld as part of the next-gen ecosystem. So once again, imagine investing $80 billion into having brand new data centers, which once again, they're not going to get the full usage out of, but then you have that working on AI to optimize your games, optimize the cloud, optimize Game Pass, optimize like the console itself and the internal software, GPU, CPUs, etc., while also maybe working with AMD to bolster up even more AI implementations. And that can maybe actually justify why a 2026 console might be coming out in the near future for Xbox. And I'm very intrigued on this because I myself just want to see what they're going to do. Now, I have a big PC, so I'll probably stay on PC no matter how good the next Xbox might be. But once again, an Xbox handheld is something that I myself am very intrigued on. And I myself would actually really enjoy. And I myself would probably be a day one buyer on. So I think Xbox might be onto something over here with all their updates. And of course, dropping $80 billion or going to TVs, it's all kind of part of the bigger plan. And I'm kind of seeing the vision. So I want to hear your thoughts and comments on everything down below. Would love to go and hear if you guys would buy the next Xbox. You think the timing's also good. And of course, subscribe if you guys are new. All the affiliate links are down below too. So if you guys care, subscribe to Twitter, Twitch, and all that stuff down below. I appreciate y'all for watching.